Hello everyone, welcome to Zandvoort, which is about to play host to the 12th round of the 2016 CRC World Championship, and what hopefully should be a fascinating race that we're about to see here today. Certainly been an interesting weekend, but at the moment, a weekend that has been dominated by Wellesley so far. But let's hope that we get a close race today. Here at the Circuit Park Zandvoort. But we're almost set for the CRC race. Here in the dry conditions that we have here at the Circuit Park Zandvoort, we've got the national anthem, which is about to take place. Just making sure we got everything set. It's time. We're almost set for the Dutch Grand Prix. At this fantastic Zandvoort circuit. Where you can race, you can overtake. We should expect a lot of overtaking today. Here is the national anthem of the Netherlands. And the crowd are absolutely loving that. We've got 13 minutes to go till the race gets underway. Here at Zandvoort. It's very pleasant conditions we have here today. At the Circuit Park Zandvoort. No rain expected at all. Not a weather front in sight coming our way. So, 11 minutes to go. Till the race gets underway. I'll be right back, then it'll be almost time to go to the KSR coverage. So, we are close to being ready to get underway. I understand that a lot of you will probably be watching a recording of this race. I'm not sure I'm going to have many live viewers because it seems everyone is unavailable. But if it's a recording, then obviously the recording of the stream that you're watching, then obviously you won't know the result yet. So, 7 minutes to go till we get underway. We are almost set for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's almost showtime in Zandvoort. Well, hello there, and welcome to round 12 of the 2016 CRC World Championship. We are here at the thrilling Circuit Park Zandvoort for hopefully what is set to be an interesting race. We've seen interesting racing in the support races. Let's just hope we see just as exciting race here in this. So, we are almost set for the Dutch Grand Prix. Let's just hope we see just making sure the stream's working as it should. We've got 3 minutes to go. And then we only have 2 minutes to go till we're ready for lights out here at the Circuit Park Zandvoort. For the formation lap. So, they're just making sure everyone is in the server. All the 30 drivers that will be taking part in today's Dutch Grand Prix. Okay. So, everyone is in position. Everyone is in position for the formation lap. And the formation lap, they are all released now for the formation lap. And I'm going to give you our usual grid rundown. In pole position, it is the championship leader, Wood Esley, ahead of Chantal Hawk in second. In third on the grid, it is Alex Moores, ahead of Hannah Duran in fourth. Toby Jones lines up in fifth, ahead of Kieran Hardy in sixth. Jack Ball in seventh, and Lucy Wood in eighth. George Chandler, best qualifying of the season for Wigglesworth, starts in ninth, ahead of Will Buchan in 10th. Chloe Castle lines up in 11th, ahead of Lucas Quincelina in 12th. Matthew Tucson outqualifies his teammate Abby Ledger in 13th. Matt Coombs lines up in 15th after a bad qualifying, ahead of David Bland in 16th. Dan Milner had a 10-place grid penalty for an incident with Marco Ifos. 18th on the grid is Max von der Gala, ahead of Louise Morris and Phoebe O'Connor. In 21st on the grid, it is Tom Mungle, ahead of Kerry-Ann Peace in 22nd. In 23rd on the grid, it is Harvey Williams, ahead of Ben Blake on 24. Shocking qualifying for Rosie O'Driscoll, who only lines up in 25th. What can she do from the back of the grid? Bex Howie lines up in 26th, ahead of James Lane 27th. Elliot Everson 28th. Louis Hyde 29th, whilst Marco Iford starts at the back due to an incident with Dan Milner in qualifying. So, that is your grid for the race today. Here we go. As everyone's in... Chantal Hawk actually managed to get past Essie on that formation. That bit of a mistake from her there, to be honest, because now her tyres will be a bit colder. But she's on the soft tyre. Alex Moores is on the medium, so that's going to make things very interesting. But everyone is in position. We are all set for 70 laps here in Zandvoort. It's lights out and away we go. It's a brilliant start from Wood Esley. Chantal Hawk struggles to get off the line slightly, but Wood Esley is way in the lead into turn one. Toby Jones manages to get round the outside, but it's an absolutely perfect start for Wood Esley. He absolutely flew off the line, and we got contact. That's Lucy Woodward, who has gone off, and she's trying to rejoin. When does she rejoin? She has managed to get going, but she's into the side of David Bland, and we already have a safety car in this early stage. Safety car has been deployed. But an absolutely perfect. Ben Blakemore is out of the race. I think Lucy Woodward might be in a bit of trouble with the stewards there. So, the safety car is out. That's going to ruin all the work. Essie did it, but Essie really got off the line. So, Woodward, Mungle and Blakemore. So, what happened then to Lucy Woodward? I mean, it was a debatable I think Lucy Woodward is going to be in a bit of trouble with the stewards there, due to that rejoining of the track, because it was kind of her that caused it into the trouble. But the trouble Woodward has, the trouble that she has, is if she waits, then the game's going to remove her from. If you wait for a certain amount of time, the engine's going to cut out. So she kind of had to. So she went down the inside. She went for a move on Kieran Hardy, but then just understeered on the curb. I don't think that bit was actually Woodward's fault. I think that bit was a racing incident. But it was this bit. She had to go, because otherwise the engine would have cut. She had to go, because otherwise the engine would have cut. But still, I think Woodward will be in a bit of trouble. And to be fair, I think these two could have avoided it going into the wall. So I'm not sure it was all as it seems there it wasn't all like slam dunk Woodward's fault, but I think Woodward will get a few penalty points for that. So let's look at the start. Just look at that from looking at on board. Chantal Hawke got a decent launch, but Wesley just absolutely flew off the line. Alex Moores didn't have a bad getaway. He had a decent launch, because starts have been a problem for him recently. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Toby Jones gets around the outside of Hannah Duran. So, but the unfortunate thing for Wesley is this safety car ruins all the work that he did. And it's all about reaction times, and the person in the lead has a bit of a disadvantage, so Chantal Hawke might have a bit of a chance here to take the lead. So I'm pretty sure Wesley would have not, especially as we saw in the CGP2 race yesterday. But it's going to be interesting to see how Essie's going to get this restart. But if I was him, I would not go to the inside. But that is where everyone has to cross the line to restart. I would go straight, if I was him, I'd go straight to the outside to defend the position. Because the outside line is faster when it comes to overtaking. The outside line is faster. Let's see how Wesley's going to handle this. He's already creating a bit of a gap, but he's going to have to back off when it's an unusual pit lane here. And Essie's the first one that has to back off. They have to brake now. And they're going to have to brake across the line. Oh, Essie's done it too much! That's an uncharacteristic mistake from Wesley. Is he going to defend the lead? I think Chantal Hawke's got this here. Chantal Hawke's managed to take the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. Got a bit of contact there behind. I saw in the background. George Chandler having a look down the inside of Chloe Carter is having a good day. But just as we said, Rosie O'Driscoll going for a spin. And I think she's going to be out. It's going to end a tough weekend for Rosie O'Driscoll. But that's exactly what we were talking about. Alex Moores made the same mistake. So this puts Chantal Hawk into the lead of the race. But I don't think that as far as Esley's race is concerned, I don't think this is actually too much of a big deal for Esley in terms of his race. Unless he ends up getting held up. Because Chantal Hawk's on the soft tyres, so he knows that, I'm pretty sure he knows that Chantal Hawk will be pitting a few more times, but Esley seems to have the pace over Hawk. So at the moment, Hawk leads the way. Alex Moore's on the medium tire. We could get some very interesting action. Oh, there's contact there between Matt Coombs and the Shantana. I think the Shantana making a bit of a mistake there. Matt Coombs went down the inside. The Shantana of Harvey Williams letting him through. Got 3 retirements from this race already, and they are Rosie O'Driscoll. It's been a tough weekend for Rosie, hasn't it? Probably her worst weekend of the season. She was in the thick of it. That's, of course, what's always going to happen when you're in the thick of it. But actually, when I said this might not be too much of a big deal for Esley, I was wrong, because Alex Moores is on the hard tyre. Alex Moores is on the hard tyre, so until he can pass the Dork racing car, he can't get away from the group that Moores is in. I'm sure Essie is going to be so frustrated that there was a safety car, because I mean, if you're in the lead, it's a very difficult position to be in on a safety car restart. Round here, because you're the one that has to do all the backing off, and you have to back off before the line because of where the safety car is. You can't pass the safety car even when it's in the pit lane. And Esley got completely caught out by that. Esley has reported on the team radio it's impossible to follow on this track. But actually the thing that's best for Esley is these leading two are actually now starting to drop the group of Jones, Moores, Duran, Hardy, Baldwin. Duran's on the soft tyre as well, so you've got to expect her to be having good pace. But that safety car is going to really help the hard tyre runners, the likes of Alex Moores, the two Mossets who are on the hard tyre, Will Buchan who's on the hard tyre as well. But this is the first part of the weekend that Wood Esley has not been leading. But tell you what, he's got a fantastic exit here off the final corner. I think this could be his chance. Here, heading into turn 1. Is he going to have a look? He's going to have a go down the inside into Tarzan. And he has made that move stick. And that is a crucial move that Wood Esley had to do it. And he has made it stick. So that was that was a very good move from Esley as well. Hawk jinked out to defend, but left that way too late. Essie was already on the inside. Now, it's actually good driving from the pair of them because Hawk was able to judge it enough to not cause an unnecessary collision. Something that's quite difficult to do. So, it's back as they started up front before the safety car. And look at Hannah Duran, who's getting very close to Alex Moores in the battle for ninth place. For not 8th place, for 4th place. Hannah Duran getting very close to Alex Moores. I'm sure Alex Moores would have not liked the sound, or he probably would have seen up front. I'm pretty sure he would have not liked the sight of seeing his teammate take the lead of the race. And now I'm pretty sure he's certainly not going to like the sight of that black, silver and yellow Dork racing car in his mirrors. They're all not using DRS. That is odd. I think they are. I think it's just a problem with. I think they are all using DRS. It's just a technical issue with what we're seeing. So, Duran has got the run on Alex Moores, but Moores has more straight on speed in that Yanata Roka. Abby Ledger is really struggling for pace here, obviously on the hard tyres, and is going to be outdone by Louise Morrow, is she? Not quite. Actually, Louise Morrow gets the drive and takes the position. As now there you've got Harvey Williams having a look down the inside. Chantal Hawk is sticking with Essie, but that is expected. That is expected from Hawk, because she's on the soft tyre. I think it's just, at the moment, Yanata Roka just, or Will Essley, just seems to have the measure over the whole field. Oh, Alex Moores, you don't want to be defending there. He didn't need to defend there. Now that has put him right in the clutches of Hannah Duran here. Is Hannah Duran going to jinx the inside? Action ahead. Essie tried to get... I think Essie made a mistake. Oh, Duran's hit off Moores. And this could be big for the championship. Alex Moores has dropped down to 8th. Essie made a mistake. We need to have a look what happened. Hawk tried to make it through, but he couldn't because of Jones. I think Essie made a mistake. Must have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, he over-defended as well. That is what did it. As Jones down the inside of Hawk. Can he make that stick? Yes, he can. And Duran round the outside as well. So that Hawk has really been cost by that. And Duran is under investigation for that incident. She has been involved in quite a lot of incidents this season. Let's have a look at, so see, was Duran at fault for this? Let's have a look. So, yeah, I don't think she gave Alex Moores enough room there, to be honest. Especially as there's a championship at stake, I don't think. And Duran is under investigation. For causing a collision. As Alex Moores, what is going on with him lately? I think he's now a whole pit stop behind Esley. Because now Esley's pulling away up front because the two dorks are stuck behind Toby Jones, who does not have anywhere close the pace that Esley has. And we're hearing now, Hannah Duran has been handed a 10-second time penalty for causing a collision. So that will be added to her time at the end of the race, and she might receive a couple of penalty points as well. She does need to be a bit careful now because she has caused quite a lot of incidents this year. But if you were Dork, what will you do now? Because Duran can't pass Jones. And she's got a 10-second time penalty and Hawk doesn't. So if I was Dork, I'd be considering asking Duran to make way for Hawk. I'd be considering. If I were Dork, I'd allow Hawk to go. Alex Moores is really struggling. Look at this. Look at this, he's just unable to find a way past Will Buchan. I think he's got damage from that incident. He's just... I'm pretty sure when that incident happened, I thought he would have been thinking, oh no, not again, not another incident. Not another costly incident. And his confidence, I'm pretty sure, is just going. That he's going to be able to take this championship. I'm pretty sure it's just going. I'm pretty sure his confidence... He's just losing all his confidence. With all these incidents. I mean, yes, this one was not his fault. Guys, there are masterforce in the garage. No, I didn't. As Alex Moores gets down the inside of Will Buchan. At last. But that took a lot longer than he would have liked. I think Duran's going to have damage from that incident, so she might have a longer stop than Hawk. Action here between Louise Morrow and Abby Leggett. Lucy Woodward's in there as well after her dramas on the first lap. So, here is the race leader and the championship leader. It's looking good for Wellesley right now, but there is still a long way to go in this race. There's still the back markers. And back markers round here could be quite a problem, and we actually saw that last year. Especially if you're behind a back marker on the way into the pits. You've got Marco Ifos and Harvey Williams battling it out. Been a fairly subdued race so far. We have seen some interesting developments as Ifos tries to get down the inside of Williams, and he does make that one stick. Apparently, Duran's been told, all Duran's been told is, if Hawk gets a run, do not fight it. I think they should just allow Hawk to go, because Duran is clearly struggling to get past Jones. Hawk, we know, has good race pace. Well, Duran's got a better run this time, just as I was saying that. And is she going to make that stick? Yes, she is. So she has managed to pass Jones. Jones has to go really defensive from Hawk now. So that's going to release Duran. And I don't think it's going to be long before Hawk gets past as well. But I don't think there's any hope in catching Molesi. He's way up the road now. And Chantal Hawk's got a fantastic run on Toby Jones here. But she just waits a little bit. I think she's just waiting for the right time. I think she wants to wait till the straight, where she can just breeze past without losing time. And I think she's got the run this time. Is she going to have a look this time? Not quite. I think she didn't quite get the exit that she needed off Tarzan. Off the Tarzan corner. But she is clearly quicker. Oh, she's in this lap, so she has decided enough is enough. In fact, both Dorks have their pit lights on. So Dork have decided enough is enough. And that they are going to pit this lap. Got back markers coming up, but they're probably going to be pitting soon. Because they're all on soft tyres. So both Dorks into the pits. I think Duran we should expect to have a long stop because of the damage from the incident. Yeah, and it is a long stop for Duran. Hawk gets out. A very long stop for Duran. I was expecting it to be long, but not this long. And now Duran's race has now gone undone. She's got a time penalty, and she's down to 15th with all this traffic to negotiate. Oh, this could be interesting. This traffic does not have their pit light on yet. So SE is going to have to clear some of this traffic. Well, he's cleared one dose of it. In fact, he's cleared two. But going into Scheiblack now, that's not where you want to be coming up. That here is not where you want to be coming up to traffic. But he's got through. He's actually getting through these back markers quite seamlessly. Or actually, not quite, because the Speedtech's got ahead. Where is Toby Jones? And this is where you don't want traffic. I'm pretty sure he's just deciding not to risk anything. He's in a good position right now. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to rush getting through this traffic. And I think he will here without a problem, which he does. But look at that, Toby Jones has gained a lot. But now he's losing out. Oh, so close to contact. Now, the time he gained, he's actually losing again. And he's lost. He actually basically lost everything he gained from that just then. They're all into the pits. So before they cause more problems for the leaders. As Alex Moores. Yeah, an interesting point I've got here. Could the traffic put Hawk into the lead of the race, maybe? I think because of that, SC is going to have to pass Moores on track at some point. So lap 23 of the Dutch Grand Prix. I mean, actually, I think Alex Moore, if Duran is going to have a slow stop due to taking off Moores, what happened with Moores, then surely Moores is as well. A lot of action here. Hannah Duran is getting held up by this. Has Shonda Walk had a problem somewhere? Because I swear she was ahead of Carter before. Yeah, I think Hawk's had a problem somewhere. Let's have a look at what's that. Oh! Oh! Chantal Hawk has had a spin. And she had a second spin as well. And that is going to damage her race. With the back markers, so Chantal Hawk having a messy lap there. Now she's right behind Chloe Carter. Hannah Duran is struggling a lot more. So Chantal Hawk's going to quite easily pass Chloe Carter. Obviously Carter's a Dork Junior, so I don't think Carter's going to be making it that hard for Hawk. It all just keeps falling into place for Esley, doesn't it? It all just... It all just keeps falling into place for Wesley, doesn't it? Oh, Essy's pitted. So how was that stop? Decent. It was a good stop for Wesley. But now he's got the likes of... He's got Will Buckenhead, crucially. He is behind Alex Moores as well, crucially. But he knows he's in a good position, so he can't afford to risk anything. He knows Moores is probably going to have a long stop. He's behind Dan Milliner, who he now passes. Milliner is pitting. Then he's got Will Buchan, who I'm pretty sure he's going to pass on the straight without a problem on the fresher tyres. He shouldn't risk it here. So if he gets a half decent run out of here, and that run wasn't the best, but it was good enough. Oh, Buchan's cramming him to the inside. There was a little bit of contact. That could cause a bit of damage. It was only a tap, though. So how big was this tap? It was only a tap. But we saw with Duran and Moores what a tap can cause. So I don't think it's all over for Esley. Oh, Chloe Carter is having a very long stop. Oh no, Chloe Carter. She was having a good race. Oh dear, what's happened to David Bland? Going round without a rear wing. That'll be the end of his race. So what happened to David Bland? Oh, he went off. He crashed. And I think David Bland is out of the race, which means that both toes are out. Apparently Will Buchan's complaining on the team radio that Essie cut the corner to pass him. Let's have a look. I think that's marginal. Very marginal. Into whether that's a slam dunk cut or not. I think that's very marginal. We've seen others take the same line. So now Essie's going to be catching up to Moores at quite a rate. But this could make things very complicated. I'm pretty sure Alex Moores is going to fight it with everything he's got. I mean, he knows that he's not going to win the race. He's very unlikely to win the race. He knows he's... But I'm pretty sure he's going to want to make it as tricky for Wesley as he possibly can. Well, Alex Moores has got traffic right behind him. And he can't even get away from this traffic. From Marco Ifos. I'm pretty sure he will get away now. But that's how badly his tyres have gone. So lap 29. out of 30. I mean, if Esli's second stop is smooth, I think the chances are it will be Esli's day. And if he can get through the traffic without any problems as well, he does get past the Shantana. I'm not sure who that was. Marco Ipos is sticking with Alex Moores. That is how much Alex Moores' tyres have gone. To be honest, I don't think the hard tyre is the way to go around here. But Esli is going to catch him. I don't think he's going to have any hope. Of course, a driver who's very sneaky would think, well, why don't I take out Esli? That's what I'm pretty sure Alex Moores wants to do. But of course it's the rules, so he can't. I mean, Moores probably knows. Moores probably knows he's not going to win this race. Moores probably knows he's not going to win this race. Especially as right now a Wigglesworth is going at his pace. This shows how dead Moores' tyres are. Very soon, Ipos is not going to be able to go with Moores because Esli is coming up thick and fast. Whistle that, and more crucially, he's coming up to Moores thick and fast as well. I do not think Alex Moores is going to make it easy for Esli. I don't think this is just going to be a free pass for Will Esli. As Ipos. Oh, a bit of contact there. That's more contact that Esli's had. That was very light contact. When we saw Hannah Duran have a spin there with traffic, I thought we might actually see that for a moment. How hard was the contact? It was very light. I don't think Wadesi's going to have a plain sailing stop. In the second round of stops. So Esli is catching. Is now going to start to catch up to Moores. He's now free. And this is where it could get, things could really get interesting. As Matt Coons, who's had a difficult afternoon, goes past the back marker from fighting, contrasting fortunes. 3 weeks ago, he was fighting for the win. Oh, Quintanilla is out. So what has happened to Lucas Quintanilla? We've got our 5th retirement of the day. Oh, he's collided with a back marker. Oh dear. He collided with Louis Hyde. So that is Lucas Quintanilla out of this race. he is our 5th retirement of the day. But I think those... I think we might see quite an interesting battle between the two Yanatarokas here. Especially as I can see some traffic. I'm pretty sure Alex Moores is going to be going quite a few laps, because I'm pretty sure he knows that a chance of even a podium is very unlikely. That even a podium is unlikely at this stage. Even a podium. I'm sure he'll do anything he can. He knows he's got no pace, and if he can hold up Esli, and especially if he's going to have a damaged stop, that's a bad stop. That's going to put him into the clutches of the likes of Jones. That's going to put him into the clutches of the likes of Toby Jones and Chantel Hawk. So, I'm pretty sure that is what Alex Moores' goal is to do. To reduce Esli's finishing position fairly. I'm pretty sure that is what Alex Moores will be aiming to do. But Esli's going to have the run this time up to the final corner. Is it going to be enough this time? No, it isn't, because obviously they're running the same car. So Esli is right behind Moores here. I think it'll be a few more laps before Moores comes in. Esli's had a few obstacles in this race, but I think this is going to be his biggest obstacle. Well, Esli's going to have a go around the outside. Surely not. He's got it round the outside of Scheifele. Has he managed to make it stick, though? This is really close racing. Has Esli managed to make it stick? Yes, he has. What a fantastic overtake from Esli. That was the pass of the season. Wow. I thought we were going to see a collision there. Alex Moores, they could have collided. That is bravery. And then to hold it together on the dirty part of the track, that was the move of the season so far. A breathtaking move. He really made that one work. That is exactly what he needed to do. I mean, yes, he may have been on worn tyres, but Alex defended the inside going into Scheifele. It should be Esli got to the outside before Moores could migrate to the outside, and Moores tried to squeeze him, but Esli held it together. But that is a pass that other drivers are going to remember. But now Esli's got another obstacle here with all this traffic that are focused on each other. And he can't, there's no way through. And Esli, a lap later, oh, there's contact! And that could allow more through. Shades of Silverstone here. Esli has the inside line. And he is able to defend the position. Esli had to back off there. At the time, he wouldn't have wanted to. But that is just the luck of the draw. Now Essie's got Chloe Carter, who he does get round. And now Moores is going to be really held up, or is he going to get through here? Yes, he is. I thought Moores was going to get really held up there. I believe Chantal Hawk's been in for a second time. Yep, she has, but she had damage from that pit stop. From that incident with the HWR. Now Essie's got the HWR of Louis Hyde, who he doesn't really have too much of a problem getting around. There's all this traffic round here is not the easiest thing in the world. A lot of things can go wrong in traffic round here. Toby Jones is starting to catch up to Alex Moores. As Essie gets through on Elliot Everson. I mean, see, it's the HWR on a speed tech where usually there isn't a problem. To that, but it's when you lap, say, the Lockies or the Shantanas or any midfield car where that's a whole different story. Especially if they're in the midfield, you have a lot of teams with less of a budget fighting for position. SC gets past the Lockie, it's the two HWRs. What Toby Jones, what I was about to say, Toby Jones is catching Alex Moores. But not with all this traffic and not with Kerry-Ann Peace spinning in his path. Kerry does manage to recover from that. Alex Moores is in for his one and only stop. So, how's this going to go? I'm pretty sure this is going to be a long stop. In he comes. Here he is. And it is a long stop. A bit of battling there on the exit. It's a very long stop for Alex Moores. Actually, not as bad for Moores as it was for Duran. I think Chantal Hawks had another drama somewhere. And she has another drama there because she makes contact with Will Buchan. Because she was behind Duran. Oh, I think she tried to make the move and then there was contact. That's what happened. That's what happened if the team, because now it's probably damaged Duran's car as well. Oh, this is not. That was a close call between Essie and Wondragala there. Oh, Wondragala loses it. And another bit of contact for Wesley. I think Essie's going to have a long stop here. He's had too many bits of contact. I think Essie's going to have a long stop. So what's the gap between him and Toby Jones at the moment? that means I actually think he's probably going to exit behind Alex Moores, but he is going to have more pace. Abby Ledger into the pits with a very slow stop. And then that was Matthew Tewson, I think, in the pits. And oh, Ledger exits right behind Jones. So if the stop is going to be long, Moore sets the fastest lap of the race. Of course, that's his first lap on these new tyres. So when did SD come in? When should we expect him in? Oh yeah, it was lap 25, wasn't it? So I think there's going to be another 8 laps until Wood SD does come in. I think that is enough to create a window. But it's been a tough race at the Dorp camp, to be honest. Alex Moores is going to have a lot of traffic to deal with. 25 cars still in this race. So everyone in the top 10, bar Alex Moores and Will Buchan, have to stop again. Lucy, now actually, someone to talk about. Lucy Woodward, she's progressing well, and we might see her back in the points. Oh, Toby Jones really struggling with traffic here. Really struggling and losing a lot of time. Losing bucket loads of time. He's 10 seconds. So at the moment, Essie would need like a 10-second stop to drop behind. So where's Alex Moores on the track in relative to Wesley? Essie's halfway around the track, about 26 seconds ahead. I think if Essie has a long stop, he will drop behind Moores, but not by much. Definitely at a close enough rate to pass him. Moores is going to have absolutely no pace towards the end of this Grand Prix. But Moores has managed to pass. This is crucial. Podium, I think, is still on the cards for Moores. Moores passes Baldwin, a simple DRS pass, but is now losing time in the traffic. He's losing time in the traffic. That's going to put him vulnerable. And also, the back marker of Kerry-Ann Peace blocks the way that for Moores to be able to defend from Baldwin, but somehow Moores stays ahead. But it's all... We've got 25 laps left of this race. Here at Zandvoort. a 17-second gap Essie has over Jones. He's going to need an awfully long stop to be behind. He's going to need a stop 17 seconds longer than Toby Jones. And even Alex Moore's and Hannah Duran's stops were quicker than that. It's Alex Moore's that's the crucial one. Where he's going to be, I think. And even if he's behind Moore's, I don't see Moore's having a stone chance in defending the position. So I personally believe, in terms of my predictions for this race now, I think it looks like it might... It's certainly looking on to be Leslie's day. Once again. It's certainly looking on to be Leslie's day once again. Oh, Essie's in this lap. That is interesting. So, here we go. This is the big part of the race. I think that might have left it a little bit too early there, but have to see how this pans out for Will. So, it all depends on how this stop is. Oh, it's a good stop. There was no delay at all. And he's out easily in the lead. So, he's easily in the lead of the race. So, this is Essie's race to lose. This is Will Leslie's race to lose now. So Essie yet to stop. It's definitely looking... He just needs to make it to the end. Will Essie's actually just been told on the radio. Okay, don't take any risks with back markers. Just keep it clean. You've got a good... Just make it to the end. And he's being... really taking his time over lapping Max from Degala. Actually maybe taking a little bit too much time over it, but now he's going to get through. Or is he? Actually, he's not going to get through. I don't think he means too much time over lapping these back markers. So I think he's taking too much time over this. Oh! Not exactly being left the space. That was not smooth, but I'm pretty sure he's relieved to finally be through. I think he took too much. I think he put himself in that situation there. He has been told on the radio, just be careful, keep it clean. You're in a good position. Especially if, I think the thing we really need to watch is how long will Alex Moores be able to hang on to these tyres for? And will these two dorks be able to progress? Hardy's coming into the pits. Milner's coming into the pits. So this is going to put Alex Moores back into second place. I mean, you can say, people may be thinking, but Moores lost around 10 seconds in that instant, and he exited the pits like 10 seconds ahead. Oh, it's a poor stop for Milner. Like, over 10 seconds ahead. Very poor stop for Dan Milner. Where's he going to come out? In P9. Now the real fascination. Alex Moores, how long will he be able to hang on to these tyres for? It's the battle for second we need to really keep an eye on. Jones has passed Baldwin, who's yet to stop. It's the battle for second where it's all going to kick off. I mean, Duran's obviously in third at the moment, but she's got that time penalty, so... It's the battle for second that we need to keep an eye on. Especially if Moores is going to be held up by all this traffic. Baldwin still yet to be in. But here is the race leader, Wood-Esley. Oh, we've got a retire. I think Lucy Woodward's out. Lucy Wood was out, I saw her in the garage. Oh, she's had a failure. Right in front of Wood-Esley. That's a shame. Woodward was progressing well. Lucy Woodward was progressing well. I think she could have got to the points. That's a shame. So, with the complexity of this race, it's been an interesting race. I mean, SC has had to... I mean, it's not all been plain sailing for SC. He has had to fight for it. And he doesn't even have the fastest lap. That actually goes to Alex Moores. SC has had to fight for it today, so far. And of course there is still 17 laps to go, and a lot can happen in 17 laps, but... if he wins at the moment, and this is at the moment with Moores finishing second, the gap will be up to 58 points. If the likes of Jones and... oh, Duran's in. for her final stop. That's going to be interesting. So's Hawk. Both Dorks are in. They're probably going to have long stops due to the damage. So where are they going to come out? Oh, so close to collision in the pit lane between the two Dorks. That would have been a disaster. And it's a long stop for Hawk. This could well drop her out of the points here. It's not quite going to cause quite as much damage as that, luckily. But with a 58-point gap, that is if Moores can defend his second place. Because there are lots of guys and girls behind that are on much newer tyres. And Toby Jones is coming. And we should watch these two Dork racing cars. As well. Of course, Duran has that 10-second time penalty. Yep, Jones is not actually closing that quickly on Moores. I think he is closing enough. To catch him, especially with this traffic to negotiate for him. For Alex Moores. With this traffic to negotiate. Oh, trying to get out of the way, but it's not as simple as that for Max. And now he's losing time. He is now starting to lose time. And this is going to make it a lot easier for Toby Jones. Finally, Moores makes it through. Or has he? Wonder Gala's going to try getting back through. I mean, as Hawk has managed to pass Baldwin, let's see where she did that. Baldwin over defending. Hawk managing to make it round the outside of the Audi. Yes, that's a good move. But these last 13 laps could be crucial laps in this championship fight. As Dan Milner has got down the inside of Will Buchan. Let's see where he did that. Into Tarzan. He's made it through. Now Jones might have a bit of a problem here because the HWR there blocked the way for Jones to get past. But he's not lost as much time. Actually, he is losing time now. And this could be big for the race and the championship, but Jones gets through. Here's Chantal Hawk and Will Buchan batting it out. Will Hawk be able to get through on Buchan here? Yes, she will. So up into 7th place. Tell you what, both Dork racing cars, judging they're the fastest cars on the track right now, I think they could be onto this battle. So 12-1 for Moores. Obviously Moores' lap will be slower because of the traffic, but only by 3/10. So will Jones be able to catch up with Alex Moores? Especially with this traffic. One of them he gets through without a problem, but he's actually now going to catch up to the speed techs at the time you wouldn't want to catch them. Ten to go. In the second sector, and Moores had no problems with traffic in the second sector, Jones was able to take 3/10. Now they're both having problems with traffic. See, Jones more than Moores, but Jones gets through. Oh, Alex Moore's not cleanly getting past the speed tech. Jones not either. We've got the two, we've got a Mossa and a speed tech going at it ahead. And oh, Jones is going to catch him at such a rate. And now Jones is going to lose out. But I think he's going to get through here, or is he? No, he isn't. It's not an easy place to pass traffic on, is this circuit, especially this part of the lap. So one place you don't want traffic this part of the lap. But Jones is going to get through here. But now he's got a bigger mountain to close. I think maybe that might have confirmed Moore's second place. Well, look at these two Dork racing cars. They're really progressing. We could see we're seeing an action-packed, exciting end to this race. Will Buchan's really struggling for pace. Down in 8th. The hard tyres, I don't think is the way to go round here. Essie's just managing the pace right now. Up front, we've kind of forgotten about him for a moment. Obviously, he has got a big lead right now. Someone's had a drama. Williams retired. We didn't see that. Have a look at what happened to Harvey Williams. Oh, he collided with Phoebe O'Connor. I think Jones's chances of second are slipping away with all this traffic. Oh, Hawks past Miller now. Let's see where she did that. It's a simple pass going into Tarzan. Just hyper pass the driver would want. But Esley just... he's continuing to set some fast laps. Nine seconds is the gap between Jones and Moores. He's been consistently taking around 2 seconds out of Moores. I think it's going to be a bit of a tall order for Jones, to be honest. I think if it wasn't for all his struggle with the traffic, he might have had a chance. But that's the way things go. When it comes to traffic. For this, Toby Jones is going to need to take like a second per lap. In fact, more than a second per lap. With 6 to go. I think that'll be a relief for Alex Moores because he's only going to lose 7 points at this rate to Will Esley. Oh, Duran's passed Hardy for 4th place. Obviously, she's going to drop back because of that 10-second time penalty. Could she possibly catch Jones? I doubt it. And will Chantal Hawk catch up with Kieran Hardy as well? Because this could also possibly be 4th place for her. Of course, we don't know how. What Duran's? Oh, there's contact! That's Abby Leggett! And Hannah Duran's into the gravel. That is going to seal that for Duran. That was not on from Leggett, to be honest. I think Leggett... oh no, that you can't do that. You can't just brake and then... I think Leggett will be under investigation. I'm pretty sure Leggett is going to be in trouble for that. He's going to get a penalty for that. So Jones sets a lap that's a 10th faster than Moores, but that's not enough. That's not enough, so I think Moores, here has been a bit lucky with the traffic. Four laps to go. Esley's just dealing with traffic. It's not done yet for Esley. He's just got to get through this traffic. He doesn't need to risk anything. He can take his time if he wants and still win this race. He can take as much time as he likes. Over these back markers. He can take as much time as he likes. It's not going to happen for Jones, is it? Unless Moores has a massive drama, he is not going to get second off Moores. I think Abby Legit, I'm not sure what penalty, I think she'll probably have some penalty points because a time penalty wouldn't really cost her. Anything. Not the highest attrition rate. You've only got 7 retirements so far. Oh, this is where things could get interesting for Esley. He's got a whole load of traffic ahead. It's not done yet. He's got all these cars ahead. It's not all done yet for Will. But if he wants, he can just stay behind the traffic. So as Duran does manage to put a lap on Legit now. Oh, Esley's out! What's happened? I said it wasn't done yet and he's collided with Chloe Carter! That is massive for the championship! As now, Alex Moores is in a position to close the gap. He didn't need to risk it. He did not need to take the risk there. And now he's thrown away the win and given the win to Alex Moores. Late drama. And now, Moores is going to close the gap. Despite everything that's happening, Esley had it all. That is an uncharacteristic mistake from Will Esley. A very uncharacteristic mistake indeed. Chloe Carter's going to have to retire with that damage. Esley is going to be absolutely kicking himself for that. That was an uncharacteristic mistake. And this is the 4th Dutch. We've had 4 Dutch Grand Prix, which has seen 4 lead, and they all have seen the leader retire in the last 10 laps. That is an interesting record. 4 Dutch Grand Prix and 4 leaders retiring in the last 10 laps. But Alex Moores is going to win this race. Of course, he's got twosome, but he doesn't need to risk it. Alex Moores is going to do his championship. A huge treat here. It's Moores that wins at Zandvoort. And he is going to close the gap to 26 points. I said we might see. That was not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting to happen. Hannah Duran comes home 4th, but I think that 10-second time penalty is going to drop her to 6th. But there is going to be plenty of questions asked. What happened there to Wesley? An uncharacteristic mistake. And could he be under investigation? He did take out Chloe Carter. He could have a grid penalty for Germany. Quite possibly as well. And that could be huge. Wow, this is a huge eye-opener. You must not. It's not over. This shows it's not over till it's over. Duran's time penalty is going to drop her to 6th. It's not over till it's over. I mean, Essie's still over a race win ahead. Oh, Essie's walking back to the pits with his head in his hands. He knows he made that mistake. This is shades of Alex Moore's last year in Brazil. This is shades of Alex Moore's in Brazil. Because he just threw away a win that was very much in the bag with just 2 laps to go. It wasn't mechanical failure. It wasn't mechanical failure. It wasn't him getting taken out. It was a mistake. An uncharacteristic mistake. We never usually see this from Wesley. And the incident is being investigated. That could be huge. This championship has just taken a huge turn. This championship has just been turned upside down. Wow, 26 points is the gap. Now, that is not as plain sailing it, because going into this race, he had it all under control. He had it all under control. But late drama. late drama that we have here at Zandvoort. Late drama. Wesley threw it all away. This is because he knows he has damaged his championship chances. Don't forget, you can rate the race via the link in the description. Boy, it was. A dramatic one. And Alex Moores locking into the victory. And this is a fact that I've mentioned before. And this is an interesting fact. This is the 4th Dutch Grand Prix we've had in CRC, and the 4th Dutch Grand Prix that we've seen a leader retire in the last 10 laps. 2009 it was Jade Farnich. 2011 it was Kieran Hardy. Last year it was Alex Moores. And this year it's Wesley. And in terms of significance, this is probably the most significant one of the 4 of them. I'm very disgruntled Wesley. But Moores takes his 4th win of the season. All of a sudden, going into this race and with the last few laps, it all looked so good for the championship as well. And now, I mean, 26 points is still a big gap. So, here we go for the podium.
Weekend, mate. I'm going to have to run to the
the podium.
I've enjoyed it hugely. Off we go for the podium. What a great GP.
In 3rd place, Kieran Hardy for Quintana. In 2nd place, Toby Jones for GP. And the winner, Alex Moores for Yanataroka. And for him and Yanataroka, we hear the British National Anthem. So now it's time for the trophy presentation. And it's Alex Moores who takes the trophy. So, Alex Moores takes the trophy. It's the Constructors Trophy is being presented. I was expecting it was going to be Esley. It was expected it was going to be Esley was going to be on top. It's Toby Jones who takes the second place trophy. The third place trophy is about to be handed to Kieran Hardy. As now the drivers are going to go. It's time for the drivers to let loose with the champagne. The champagne is sprayed on the Dutch Grand Prix podium. And also something else I just want to point out. Hannah Duran is likely to receive a couple of penalty points. She's on 10 penalty points. And surely 1 penalty point is a bit lenient for that. 2 penalty points, that would mean she's up to 12 and would have a race ban. So I think Duran is going to have a race ban here for reaching 12 penalty points. So now just waiting to be getting the penalties in. The stewards will be having their verdicts because they would have probably got their verdicts there. So that's another crucial one. To make note. But now they're just sorting out the engine spreadsheet. So who lost an engine from this race? But this race has seen some significant developments. James Lang's on his 5th engine. So only Lucy Woodward actually lost an engine from this race. Of course, we know Alex Moores is going to get an engine penalty at some point. And here we're getting the penalty in. Wood Esley is going to... Firstly, Wood Esley is going to have a lucky escape from a grid penalty. He has been handed 2 penalty points. Abby Leggett has been handed 3 penalty points and a 5-place grid penalty for causing a collision with Hannah Duran. But Hannah Duran has received 2 penalty points, which does mean she is up to 12 penalty points, which means she will have a race ban. Oh dear. It's not been a good season for Duran, has it? I mean, to be honest, I think Leggett's penalty's a bit harsh, but you would think Leggett's penalty's a bit harsh, but it's because she caused an unnecessary collision with a leader. But the rules have changed. So what is this going to mean for Germany? Because this means the rules have changed. the rules have changed for this year. That if a driver has a race ban, they are allowed to be replaced. So that probably means that I guess maybe Chloe Carter is going to get a chance in the Dork for a race. So the rules have changed for this year. So what will this mean? Oh, this is going to put a lot of difficulty. But I guess this is going to mean Chloe Carter is going to get a chance. This means Chloe Carter's going to get a chance in the Dork, maybe. Because she has been there waiting in the wings. I mean, in terms of the penalty she received from the race, it was actually quite a lenient penalty, because only 2 penalty points and a 10-second time penalty for taking off a championship contender. It's quite lenient. But the fact is, it's not just for this race. She's reached 12 penalty points. She has reached 12 penalty points. But I'm pretty sure we are going to get an announcement from Dork about what is going to happen. About what is going to happen. Because, I mean, Carter is loaned to Lockie at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that part of that contract would state if they need to put Carter in the Dork for whatever reason, then they would do that. If they need to put Chloe... And then what would actually happen with the Lockie seat? Maybe past the agreement. I mean, I guess that would mean maybe James Chandler would get a go in the Lockie for a race in Germany, but I don't think he's going to want to disrupt his chances of the CGP2 Championship. But this is... But I've got to end the stream now. But we will be putting on Twitter the news about what is going to happen with regards to the Duran situation. Whether Dork are going to launch an appeal at all. I don't think they're going to get that far in that. I don't think, because these races happened... like... I mean, I suppose they do have the right to appeal penalty points. But I don't see, because all the penalty points that she received were legitimate. All the penalty points that she received were definitely legitimate. So I don't think Dork are going to get that far with appealing the penalty. But, so what I personally think would happen, what I personally think will happen is Chloe Carter will take the spot at Dork, and then not sure what would happen at Lockie in that case, whether they'd part of the deal includes if Carter races and they're going to put one of their other drivers in, one of their junior drivers in that case, considering CGP2. Also, I don't know what the eligibility regulations cover. But I mean, it's the last season of CRC. They said they were going to change the eligibility regulations. I think James will be eligible, considering he's leading the championship at the moment. But I really do not think James will want to. Well, actually, I'm really not sure what they're going to do. Because I think James will have a big choice to make. Does he want to risk his CGP2 championship and do a race with Lockie? Or will he decide to stay in CGP2 to win the championship? But that is all going to be interesting to see, and be sure to follow the league on Twitter to see what happens, what developments happen. Probably over the next 24 hours there's going to be a decision. Probably over the next 24 hours. There's going to be a decision from Dork. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week in Germany. Goodbye.